Welcome to my channel, Theresa Divine Guidance. This is another reading for all of you, so let's get started. We have ordinariness as well as transformation. With the card Ordinariness, this is Eight of Pentacles energy in traditional tarot deck. It's about you being motivated, remain focused, concentrated to develop something. It could be skills, talents, interest, or learning, studying something. In its generic sense, you're just like this person here holding a basket of beautiful flowers. This is your winning season. It's a time that you are going to pick your harvest. You reap what you sow. You are attracting good karma. Good fortune and luck is finding its way to you because of something you did or some kind of decision that you made before. With transformation here, this represents the death energy. You closed out old chapters in your life, and you are just like the phoenix here rising from the ashes being transformed. And you are just like a caterpillar coming out of the chrysalis, turning into a beautiful butterfly. You are expanding your life to a larger horizon, hitting another level. It's a breakthrough for you, especially spiritually, mentally, also, emotionally, you become stronger and tougher. We see the sword and the chain here. You are able to cut through and break the chain of social as well as self-created limited beliefs, perspective. And also, you're just like the snake here. The characteristic of snake is they are watchful, alert. And you are able to pay more attention to your surrounding, especially when it comes to people who could have hidden or private motives or agenda. You become more intuitive and you have more wisdom. While with the yin yang symbol here, it also suggests you become more balanced. Especially mentally, you are able to obtain more mental peacefulness and you have more emotional stability. With these two cards appearing is a transition that you are experiencing. What you see here is ordinary. That you are in total relaxation, coming at ease, enjoying the fruit of your labor, you're picking the harvest. Your life is blossoming because of something extraordinary that you did previously, like cord cutting, letting go of your past trauma. You heal yourself. For most of you, you come across something significant in your past. You have had your lessons before. Someone showed you their true colors and it shaped the way you are today. Because this is the transformation, this is the death card. It's also about losses. It could be you lost someone before because of natural death or they left you for whatever reason. In any case, the energy here is very intense because we have a lot of items here, the phoenix, the swords, the yin yang symbol, the snake, the chain. So there could be some kind of abuse, manipulation like PUA, pickup artist, gaslighting, emotional manipulation, or there could be someone who treated you in a demanding way. They are controlling, or someone treated you with silence treatment, deflection, avoidance. They left you hanging. While for some of you, I see some kind of mental trick or game that someone was playing that they may leave you and then come back. They may even beg for your forgiveness. And you are going to see the same cycle is going to occur and reappear again and again because they are going to leave you again after their return. So it's kind of a karmic pattern that you are going to see, however you are able to break it. While for a very few of you, you could have experienced situations in regard to discrimination or even physical abuse. In any case, you are almost standing on the edge of breaking and you are being forced to transform yourself. It's like computer reprogramming. You reprogram your mental structure. You killed your old self, burning it into ashes. This is a very important step that you did, destroying the old version of yourself. We talk a lot about transformation, healing today, but step number one is always about destruction. Because transformation only comes after destruction. It's like getting clean water. Natural water comes with impurities. However, through distillation, we are able to get rid of all these impurities and we are able to drink safe and clean water. So, similarly, you are able to identify those people and things that are no longer serving you. And then you go through the 3Ds: disassociate, disengage, detach, and then you separate. What's being left is abundance. A lot of self work that you did previously or still undergoing. It could be meditation, affirmation, journaling. You just become more confident and you develop more trust within yourself. I see here, for those of you who are single, you feel good on your own company. You won't feel like settling down simply because of meeting some kind of societies of your or your family's expectation. And what you are having in mind is just something like what Buddha said: if you are going to settle with a fool, then you would rather stay alone. So it's quite hard for you to fall in love easily and quickly with someone because your prioritization is yourself. You are thinking about your work, career, business, money making, and you are not being distracted. So you know what you're worth. You set healthy boundaries. You are prioritizing your own self-interest as well as well-being. Well, for those of you who are already with somebody, then you become more balanced. You remain independent and you will not create codependency that is going to get to a point that you become overly reliant on your person, like your partner or your spouse. You value your own worth as well as personal time. And then we have going with the flow as well as aloneness. With going with the flow here, for most of you, this is the life attitude that you are taking. You are showing more acceptance to life itself, as well as what happened in the past. You understand what happened in the past is beyond your control. You cannot go back to change anything, but it's some kind of experiences that you are able to accumulate. You become wiser. Also, what's happening at the present now is something that you can experience, while what's going to happen next is something that you can create. So you feel more relaxed. There is less mood swing, less chaotic emotional responses. With the aloneness here, this is hermit energy that right now or some time ago you feel like you need to retreat. As in prioritizing on yourself, self-interest, self-well-being, spiritually, mentally, instead of scattering your energy around. You don't want to get distracted, therefore you reduce external influence on you. For example, less socializing, detoxing, like digital detox, that you use less social media, blocking or disconnect with somebody. You may do meditation. While with these two cards coming in the layout, there is some kind of decision that you took before or the path that you chose that made you feel alone, not in a bad way, but you feel comfortable yourself, you trust yourself, but it's just people around you they may not hold the same perspective as you do, that they may not understand why you take this path or why you make this decision. They may even criticize or challenge you, question you. So therefore, you may feel alone in the sense that there is a lack of external support from people around you. That could be your family, your partner, your friends. However, with these two cards here, you're going with the flow and you are taking a path that you feel aligned with yourself. You have transformed. So you have developed more self-confidence and trust. So simply you don't really care because you know what is going to serve you best. And you have transformed and you know that you are going to make the best decision. So therefore you become better when you are going through all those making process. You know what is going to serve you best, your highest good, and you are able to attract abundance, reaping the harvest here. And then we have thunderbolt as well as suppression. With the thunderbolt here, this is tower energy. That is about something that is unexpected, dramatic, or even catastrophic. While with the suppression here, this is Ten of Wands energy. That is about pressure. You may feel the weight of the world is on your shoulders. There is a lot of responsibilities. You may feel a little bit overwhelmed, isolating yourself. Here, you see, there is a lot of pressure that you have accumulated before. It's just like a snowball effect that you used to having difficulty to find the right balance between the accumulation and the release of your pressure. So basically, it's about in and out. So there is limited capacity within you, and once when it hits the edge of breaking point, you will feel like your emotion is going to be just like a fully blown balloon that when you continue to blow it, it's going to explode. Therefore, with these two cards coming together, it's about emotional management, and which you are doing quite well already. That there could be times that in the past, your emotions went off. You had a surge or a rage of intense emotions rising up within you. You could go berserk, angry, agitated, frustrated. And you're going to see your physical body is going to reflect all these. That you could experience increased heart rate, sweating, fidgeting, or you may have the urge of throwing something, lashing out, running away, crying, raising your voices. It's just beyond your control when it comes to your emotions. But we see there is a very disparate vibe between these two cards as well as the four cards here. Now you become more peaceful and you are able to obtain more calmness, tranquility. It's about you are able to channel your emotions in a more proper and appropriate way here. Because the message here is that you used to do it maybe in an ungraceful way, like yelling, crying. It's not about right or wrong. You can do it gracefully or ungracefully, but it's about transition, transform. You have transformed. So you used to express your negativity, intense emotions through some channels, for example, crying, yelling, being angry, but then you have transformed. This is a new version of you. You're just like a phoenix, you become a butterfly. So therefore, you are able to see things from a broader perspective. You become less emotionally triggered after undergoing transformation. You are able to transform all these negativity into positive energy through proper and appropriate channels. There are a lot of things that you can do instead of crying, being agitated, angry, or yelling, or having a full-blown argument with somebody. So therefore, you know that your priority is yourself, your well-being and interest, and you are not going to do something that is going to make you feel even more emotionally triggered. And finally, we have the family card, message card here. So with the family here, we see we are not only individual, but in some way we are also the extension of family. So especially when it comes to our original family, which is a place that we were being brought up. So for some of you, I see that with transformation as well as the suppression thunderbolt here. So the original family could be of some kind of significance for some of you, that you may be brought up in an original family that could not provide you with a proper conducive environment. For example, single parent family, dysfunctional family. So there could be some kind of tension or frictions that you come across when you were being brought up in the original family, and the issues are still unresolved and being lingered, and it shaped the way you are, your personal characteristics today, that you may feel having a hard time to channel your emotions properly. Or it could be with the family here. For some of you, you may come across some pressure to get married, settle down, or having issues with your partner, spouse, or there could be some kind of family opposition that you are facing. While for some of you, you may come across situations that you are not being recognized, you are not appreciated by your family, or your family members compare you with other people that makes you feel inferior, or your family members are being overly protective that makes you feel there is a lack of freedom, that they kind of like intruding your personal space, your privacy. But in any case, what we see here is that this is the first forecast, which is the main message here is you are going with the flow and you have transformed yourself. And this is exactly the reason, because you are able to channel all your negativity through a proper and appropriate channel. So therefore, you are able to attract something good. Good luck, good fortune is something that finds its way into your life. And we see with the word ordinariness that actually is not something ordinary. It's because of some kind of extraordinary work that you did before, and it's not easy because transformation, healing ourselves is a lengthy process. It takes time to transform, to heal ourselves, especially when it comes to past trauma, past wounds, to detach, disassociate, disengage with things and people that are no longer serving us. But this is your winning season. It's a time that you are going to pick your harvest. It means that this is some kind of confirmation, validation that the work, especially the self-work that you have been performing, undergoing for yourself, is doing well. And you are able to attract things that you actually deserve. The abundance that is going to match with your energy level. So this is the end of the reading. I hope you like it, and thank you for staying with me until now. I hope this video is going to resonate with you in a certain way. Do subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. Leave a comment down below and like this video. See you next time.